Okay, waiting for people to come aboard. Trust and believe. Not much to say. Wasn't a bad episode, but ain't much to talk about. It. What were the two big points? Maurice's bail and Fatima reacting to the photo. Yeah, so I give the episode a 4 out of 10. I was mainly kind of bored in a way. Like I wasn't falling asleep. I could feel my head nodding, but that was it. But yeah, this episode didn't get a negative score, so I feel like that's a plus. But when it's a 4 out of 10, that kind of lets you know that, yeah, Fatima being ridiculous. I think Fatima and Sabrina were the main ones being ridiculous. Fatima was just another level of character regression because of the fact that she's just letting everything get to her. And I didn't like that. At the beginning of the episode, I was really cheering for her when she was like, you know what? I need to source where this photo came from because this isn't adding up. I like that. But then as the episode went on, she got more and more aggressive for no reason. It was stupid. And yeah, the photo, once I got a better look at it, it definitely looked Photoshopped. Sorry, checking my messages real quick. Yeah, that was my favorite part of the episode when Andy put Maurice in his place. That was my favorite part. Now, we can talk all we want about Andy not having that same attitude when it comes to Gary or Karen, but in that moment, yes. Um Jasleen, I'm getting to Sabrina because she was the main reason why this episode just Andy told you twice she doesn't have the money. Andy told you twice she put up. I'm a little mad that she didn't tell Sabrina the exact amount. I mean, the fact that it cost 3 million, I wouldn't rub it in her face, but Sabrina needs to get the point that look, it cost a lot of money to get you out. All the favors I put in, all this, that, and the third. So hey, it is what it is. But Sabrina, when she literally said, "You think Zach would help?" I don't know what is wrong with this woman. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just sitting up here because look, I had to. Sorry, there's a glare in the lighting. Oh yeah, because I put in new light bulbs, so it might be like a little bit, you know, illuminating in here. But there are times when I'm in the store, I'm looking at stuff online, and my nephew sees something. Hey, I want that. EJ, that costs $50. I'll give you $1 if you buy it. That's not how money works. And we'll go back and forth about it. And he's like, but you can afford it. Yes, I can afford it, not you. So I'm going in and out. Okay, can you see and hear me okay? Let me see if a few people can let me know. Can you see and hear me okay? Let me check the Wi Fi. Everything should be good on this end. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, just check the Wi Fi. Oh, you can't see the screen. Everything's good on mine. I don't know why it's so bright. Maybe because it's been. I don't know. Okay, well, a lot of people say they can hear and see me. We can go off that. But here's my thing with Sabrina. She was acting like $1.5 million isn't a lot of money. Where would Karen get that kind of money from? I do think it's funny how she didn't mention Danny. I mean, it's a screen, but we can hear you, so just continue. Okay, close enough. Um, Gary, yeah, not much to say there. I tweeted that out, and I think Hayden called him out too for being a hypocrite. Also, Hayden thinking that Tamara is the one after one night together is probably the same thing that went down when he and Fatima had that one night stand. But given who Tamara is, that she was sent by Madam, if Hayden tries any of that creeper stalker stuff after, maybe she calls it quits, he's going to end up killed. Robin, he was desperate to just an annoying level. He asked her twice. It's like, can I come by your place tonight? Can I take you to dinner? And then in the next episode, we know he's going to ask her to go out for drinks, and they do go out for drinks. So it just it's stupid. It's stupid. The Q stuff, I didn't care about that. It wasn't bad, but it didn't take up a lot of time, thankfully. But it's just the same old, same old. I think this episode was, again, skippable, but not horrible. Angela was just a prime example of Tyler Perry inconsistencies. Okay? Because one minute you bring this very sketchy photo to Fatima. Then the next minute you're trying to defend Zach. Well, maybe it isn't, a recent photo or something, but you can't instigate drama and then try to alleviate it like, well, maybe it's not as bad as you think. You're the one that brought it to her. I'm glad Fatima wanted to. So, okay, let me get this straight. Based on the episode towards the, at the beginning and at the end, and let me know if I get this wrong. At Karen's salon, Angela has a friend who was there who has never been to Karen's salon before. She kind of recognized Zach as the guy who's dating Angela's friend Fatima. So because she thinks that that's the guy that is dating Angela's friend, she took it upon herself to take the photo and then send that to Angela to pass to Fatima. That sounds way too convoluted. It would have been a lot simpler if it was just Belinda. And also, she wasn't in Karen's chair. So the woman who was in Karen's chair getting her hair done in the last episode was not the one who took the photo. Like I suspected, it was probably a random customer sitting on the blue couch on the other side of the salon behind the front desk. Yeah, it doesn't add up. I mean, this nobody character, like I said, it should have been Belinda because this makes no sense. It doesn't. It doesn't. I agree with you. Something doesn't add up. But why does this friend know anything about Fatima and Fatima not know who she is? Thank you. There's just a lot of things that have me going, how is this supposed to make sense? Like I said, she could have easily said, oh, it was Belinda. She doesn't need to be on screen. Just dropping her name would make sense. This makes no sense. And that's the episode. Seriously. I mean, what else is there to talk about? I mean, I didn't care for the ending. I feel like it was a bit dragged out. I mean, is there anything I need to say that I haven't already said in videos about Fatima not really I mean, even Andi, who has known Zach for as long as his relationship with Karen, with all the cheating he's done, even Andi had more faith in Zach than Fatima. What does that say about Fatima? How does this friend know who Fatima and Zach are unless Angela showed pictures of them? I don't know. Yeah, it could. Oh yeah, it's kind of like when Nate and Tony saw photos of Fatima, so they knew who she was when they first met. You're actually right. It could be Belinda and Angela didn't want to tell the name, and that's the episode. Yeah, that's it. Honestly, there really is nothing else to talk about. At least we know Pam's going to tell Zach where Karen is. This is exactly what caused the last fight. Pam told Zach the hotel and room that Karen was staying in, and then that's how he broke in and fought with Aaron. Same thing's going to happen again. Angela needs to move on and mind her business. Angela isn't a friend unless she's trying to keep the peace between the two. But that still doesn't make sense because that's the biggest thing that I hated about the Angela storyline. You literally started this. And now, and I mean, the photo looks bad, but to give her the photo and then say, is that Zach? I'm not sure. You literally started the drama, but you're not even certain of the. I don't know. Honestly, I have nothing else to say. There really isn't. Yeah, she likes Robin a lot, but she likes the perks and whatnot that Gary keeps giving her. So I don't know. I sent you the promo. Okay, thanks. Let me check it out. How was she able to take the pic that fast? Look, we live in the. I don't know. She probably got video footage. Okay, let me look at the promo real quick. And why would she do that? Next Wednesday, the judge is granting Maurice bail. Is there anything I can do? Which one answer the picture? No. There are some issues. All has to do make you love me. I think you should ask her that question. That must be confronted. I mean, no lie. Head on. Exactly. Where are you coming? I'm not talking to you. You want to do something? I look very. I just saw the promo for next week. Thanks for sending that. I just feel like a lot of things are just way too forced. Like Fatima said, she's 30 something, but I'm getting less and less intrigued by these characters. Because again, these are characters in their mid to late 30s, but they're acting like children. Sorry, I'm just literally just trying to wrap my head around next week. The fact that Zach goes down to the salon, then he goes to the restaurant, then Andy shows up to the restaurant, and I think that I think Karen assumes Andy did something or said something, and as a result, that led to the drama. This ain't making no sense. I don't like to see Fatima mad at Zach. Yeah, at the beginning of season 5, I didn't care for her character. This is everything. Yeah, everything is rinse and repeat. How Andy tell Robin he burned her one time, and I did a short on that. It's just ridiculous. Preston asking how can I do you love me and whatnot after she's already said she does. I'm sick of Preston. Oh, who said it? Yeah, the friend even mentioned that they slept together in the back office before, which is weird because if that's the first time Angela's friend went to the salon, something ain't adding up with Angela. She's not. Look, part of me, it's weird. Angela who's being inconsistent, or is it just the writing in general? Danny was pushing him off again, or are you talking about Q or Preston? I think Q is going to wear Danny down. She literally said, I don't bring men I don't know home. You did with Jonah, and that's why you're not doing it now. But I think the more that Danny is pushed by Preston, she's going to bring Q over. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think the Belinda theory is a good one because it could be Belinda, but Angela doesn't say, you know, I don't like Pam. She had everybody's business. Yeah. I don't hate Pam, but she doesn't always help. I did like that she put her foot down about Karen taking half a day. Like, look, you're not going back to work full time. Yeah, Zach showing up at the restaurant means Pam told Karen's business again. Well, technically, Zach calls her in the promo. Zach calls Karen asking where she is. So Pam didn't tell him everything. Not to mention, I don't think Aaron told Pam where they're going to dinner, just that Aaron was getting Karen to go to dinner. Dear Preston, please go back to California. I thought it was from Texas. Pam said it about going in the office. Yeah. Seems like Fatima has spent more time mad at Zach than happy. Yep. Angela's consistent. Remember when Zatima got engaged? She didn't even say congrats. So she was more willing to believe that Zach might be bisexual than Bryce. I think Angela's the kind of person. I mean, think back to when Belinda tried to make a move on Zach, and then Angela came over there with an attitude at Zach because she didn't believe him. She believed Belinda first. Angela's the kind of person where you can tell her anything and she'll believe it before she gets the facts. Angela could be talking Fatima's business to her. Oh, I wholeheartedly agree with that. Aaron asked Karen where she wanted to go. Karen chose. My bad. I completely missed that part. If that was in front of Pam, I'm sorry. I did not catch that. I don't know why. I think she's an undercover jealous friend. Yeah. For real. Also, real quick, sorry if the camera's messed up, but one of the actors from season 6, she hasn't been in the show yet. I know you can't really. Oh, sorry. Dust. Devour My Treats is a bakery that is, or baking service ran by an actor named Ray Lawrence. She's going to be in Sistas season 6. I don't know her character information yet, but I got a taste test video with my nephew because I saw her Instagram stories and I really liked what I saw. And I messaged her and she mailed some goods, cookies and whatnot. But I'm going to do a separate video going over it. Cookies, popcorn, pies, cupcakes is good stuff. So trust and believe you want some of this. Devour My Treats. I mean, the name alone lets you know that, oh, snap, I need to get me some. So be on the lookout for the taste test videos. It's coming either by the end of the week. Yeah. Belinda was the one that sent pics of Deja. That's right. Off screen. She just so happened to be at the party. Angela and Belinda don't want Fatima with Zach at all. Tony has come around because he realizes that Zach is acting different because of Fatima. Nathan is still a hater. It's Belinda and Angela who don't, really want Fatima with Zach. Don't you think Angela's miserable and doesn't want to see Fatima happy because she's not happy? Well, the thing is, if we are looking at them as the same timeline, Sisters is ahead of Zatima. So I don't know. I don't think she and Bryce are still together, but yeah, Hayden said there's a guy. Well, then again, I don't know. That would be weird. Well, not weird, but then again, I want to say, what's a man doing in the salon? I don't know. I mean, it's possible, but that's just way too convoluted. Why isn't Zach's friend supporting him? Because they aren't introduced in the show. I mean, post a trailer. I will do that tomorrow. Do Zach and Fatima have any real friends that want to see him happy? Misery loves company. A lot of the cast don't want to get fired because of the leaked video. They don't want to talk about it. What leaked video are you referring to? The night that Karen told Zach she was pregnant, Karen cried and Pam said, I won't tell. I promise I won't tell anyone. I can't wait until Pam tells us what she meant. She's telling business. Well, I mean, yeah, she didn't say anything at that point, but she'll talk about the back office sex all the time. I don't know. Hayden is doing too much following Zach. That's crazy. Zach needs a sister to check them. That would be cool if he had a sister. The promo Fatima is a video. Well, no, people have told me that they saw the promo on television and they recorded it on their phones, and a lot of people have posted it. So I don't think it's a leaked video. Why do Hayden have someone following Zach? Because he's a weasel. Yeah, I got it. It's only like 15, 16 seconds, so don't worry. I mean, it's not super long. It definitely looks like at this point, Zach and Fatima don't need to be engaged. I'm not saying they need to break up. I don't think they need to be engaged. They got a lot of work to do. They really do. I'm tired of everyone begging Andi for something. I'm glad Andi put her foot down. I really am. Yes, she needs to do it more to other characters, but Sabrina constantly saying, Andi, no, don't. No, like, no. Sabrina being as soft as she is the reason everybody's walking all over her, because there was no reason for Maurice to talk to Andi that way. And did you notice Andi's reaction when Maurice called Sabrina the B word? And I'm like, that's a lot of fans, and why they complain about Maurice calling Sabrina out of her name like that. So yeah, I'm glad Andi wasn't just going to sit there, let Maurice talk to her any way he wanted to, demanding help. I don't want Maurice in. The only reason I could see Sabrina wanting Maurice out. Okay, if I were in Sabrina's position, the only reason I would want Maurice out of jail is to make sure he doesn't, sign over a document to turn me in, so he can get out. But honestly, I've said this a while ago. If it came down to Sabrina versus Maurice, Sabrina has the better ammunition of, hey, Maurice was the one fraternizing with Q, staying in his apartment and whatnot, hanging out, all this other stuff. I had nothing to do with it. And if push came to shove, I bet that if Maurice signed the papers turning Sabrina in, Calvin would side with Sabrina, and him staying in the apartment would allow more of a character witness. So Maurice, even if he signed the paperwork, I think Sabrina would win against him. Honestly, I don't want to see Robin and Andi together, because at this point, it's just pathetic. Robin deserves better. Hayden has not forgotten about Fatima. He was telling Gary that they were just, yeah, I know he's talking big, like, Fatima. It's like, if you're really focused on this Tamara, why are you worried about Fatima? Yeah, I liked how Andi told Maurice off. If Sabrina was behind the bank robbery, why would she? I said that from the beginning. Why would she call the police? I mean, the robbery was, in progress. Why would she ruin it? I really want Andi to forgive Robin. He's way better than Gary. But it's just at this point that it's way too far gone. We know that Andy's going to be going out on dates in season 6. I don't even think Robin is in season 6. I could be wrong about that, but I mean, there really is no need anymore. I mean, if I were Robin, I wouldn't even bother with Andi. I mean, I'm not saying that money requires a date, but you loan her almost $2 million and whatnot. Yeah, I really hope Bio does not give her anything. I really hope so. Because remember, when Bio came over, Sabrina said, I'll call you. Then as soon as he left, she told Calvin, I'm not going to call. But now that she needs something, I'm sorry, but Sabrina's been acting kind of slow. And I hate to say that, but just for her to not comprehend simple math, it's stupid. I mean, that's your friend who got you in this crap. Sabrina gonna have to marry that dude. It What I hope doesn't happen is, like, let's say Bio wants to take Sabrina out somewhere to his home country. Wouldn't that count as Sabrina running? And as a result, Robin nor Andi would get their money back. She looked pretty dumb. I'm sorry. Look, if we're just going off looks alone, Sabrina Novi beautiful, but if we're looking at like her reaction to things, it was pretty stupid. I mean, like, I'm glad Danny's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sabrina, do you really know this guy well enough to ask him for $1.5 million for Maurice? I'm just Bio's face says nope. I really hope he says no. Pretty dumb. Sabrina's been acting slow from season 1. It's just next level. I mean, you being questionable about Calvin's sexuality is one thing, but to literally be like, Andi, do you have the money? I would be spooked if Gary was my boss. He would end it all. Bio not going to give her no money. Why Sabrina not asking Maurice's friends for money from the club? First of all, we know that nobody can come up with $1.5 million. Not to mention, I think, what's his name? Chris, the one who works at the bar. All those people warned him about Q, but he kept interacting with him anyway. Why does Angela go upstairs above Fatima? Oh, Angela works at her job upstairs from where Fatima and Andy work. Why do you think Robin still wants to deal with Andy and she keeps putting him away? I don't know. Tyler writes these men to be pathetic. The fact that she asked Andy, do she have some money to get Maurice out? Didn't she just tell? Andy told her twice. She exhausted all of her money. She had to borrow money from Robin. Shut up, Sabrina. Karen needs to stop. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't get a lot of Karen in this episode. Bio has 33 million in the bank. Still shouldn't get. Oh yeah, Sabrina was getting on my nerves. Just like, well, he has money. Not for you, moron. Seriously. That's like if a friend, that's like if my sister came to me and said, Jeremy, a friend of mine got into a car accident. Can you loan them $5,000? No, that's your friend. Jeremy, my friend got arrested for stealing a car and they need $3,000 to make bail. Can you loan them the money? No, that's your friend. What the hell? See, at least look, Maurice worked my nerve during the phone call scene, but Andy stomped on him to the point where he apologized, and I like that. Not to mention Maurice in the John Williams scene later on in the episode, that actually made me laugh. Sabrina just got on my nerves the entire episode. I did like the fact that she interacted with Fatima though. That was pretty good. I did like that. Like when Andy got her settlement, someone said, "You have money." She said, "That's my money." I think it was Danny. I don't remember. I think it was Danny though. But yeah, it's the fact that it's my money. Exactly. Sabrina's just an airhead. I laughed when she asked if Zach could help. I was like, if I wanted to just pop her in the face. Well, no, I didn't want to do that, but just the stupidity of it all. Like, why? That's your friend, Sabrina. Damn. I still don't think I would have put up the money to get her out of jail. Yeah, what made Sabrina think Zach would give up funds? And wasn't she just saying she was proud of Karen for planning to fight for more child support from Zach? Get the heck out of here. Tries because of him helping her. Robin know that after a while Andy's going to fall for going out with him. He does know she is, fickle, but still, she want everybody to go broke to get him out. That's my point. And what good would it do to get Maurice out of jail? For real. What? She gonna this wasn't complete garbage. I think the last 2 weeks have been really bad. This was semi-passable. Would I watch it again? Heck to the no. But this episode wasn't as bad. Why is Andy holding out against Gary? She knows Gary plotting, but won't say. I don't really like Andy's storyline about the whole knowing something. And I mean, even with Robin, it's like, hey, here's a loan shark. Good luck with that. Do you think Andy's going to use that information she found in Gary's pocket to her advantage? She read over that document twice without taking photos of it, and she's never really brought it up again. I'd rather watch season 3. That's a harsh punishment, but yes, even though season 3, technically speaking, season 3 is still the worst season to me, since season 5 is not over yet. But regardless, season 5 is still the worst season. But yeah, I have not watched The Oval, but I did watch a clip, and yeah, The Oval is killing Sisters. It's not even a contest. Angela left out some information. She wanted to see Fatima worked up. This was episode 16. We got like 17, 18, 19, 21. We got like six episodes left, I think. Oh, happy February. I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably not gonna catch up on Ruthless. I mean, part of me wants to, but then I kind of don't want to. So I don't know. Maybe when Sisters goes on hiatus next month, I don't know. I mean, Bruh had their finale last week, but see, Bruh is only 20 minutes. So I mean, I could breeze through. I just need to watch the last 2 episodes. Also, I got a report. January set a record. It was the month with the most views on the channel. I think it was 3.4 million. That was the highest, most viewed month in the channel's history. That was pretty cool. Best part of the episode was Andi telling them, yeah, the first like 10 minutes were really good. I do hope that does happen. When they had that little meeting tomorrow, when Robin tells the partners he has the money. I wonder what that means though. Like, I hate when people on the show just say I'm coming over. Oh yeah, Angela, she did that a couple times in Zatima, but Fatima shut that down. I wish she would have done that with Andi though. You know, when she said invited herself over. I bet the only reason Angela wanted to come was to get the tea so she could tell her friends about it. Yeah, $87,000. Hang on, somebody send me a tweet. Yeah, somebody sent me the same promo of Zatima March 16th, and I called it. Four out of 10. I thought it was a lot of repetitive dialogue. Yeah, that's why this episode got like a really low score. We got a bunch of nothing. Remember what Zach said, friends? Yep. Sorry, just checking messages. Okay. I think Andi is her boss, but eventually I hope Fatima will put Andi in her place. For what? I had to laugh when Danny said, "Don't straight strangers to your home." Yeah, the Jonah thing. Remember what's what Nate said on Twitter? Wait, is Zatima coming back? Yeah, March 16th. That's when Zatima's coming back. I predicted that in December. I said Sisters season 5 ends on the 15th. The latest that it can come back is the 16th because they said BET Plus Zatima season 2 this winter. I know. I mean, Angela, it's like Angela will like she like pour the gas and throw a match, causing a fire. And then once it's done, she'll be like, "Hey, do you need me to get a cup of water to help you out?" No, you started the fire. Shut up. No. Hopefully, it's more than 10 episodes. I heard it's 20. No Zach and Fatima equals no more sisters. Sisters will be better off about Zach and Fatima. Hear me, or Zach and Fatima would be better off without sisters because there's no need of putting them on both shows if you're going to recycle the drama for no reason. Yes, sisters might die, but I'd rather see it die than the assassination of Zach and Fatima. I think that if Zach and Fatima weren't there, Tyler would have to increase the quality of writing for the other characters. Will they tape more Zatima? I believe they may have already taped season 3, but I need to double check. I'm pretty sure I've already done a video on that. At a point where I'm starting not to like any of the characters. Yeah, I've been past that point, but I still review the channel anyway. I mean, views show anyway. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks for the congratulations on 3.4 million. My big goal is to hit 100 million views, and with YouTube Shorts being a thing, that is going to happen. It might not happen until next year. It will be a miracle for it to happen this year. I mean, I would call a company to make a giant plaque. You know how when musical artists go platinum, it's like, oh, your album went 10 times platinum or it went 3 times platinum, they get a giant plaque. I would get a plaque and I would like have the thumbnails or the pictures of all the shows I review and then just say like our kind of entertainment, 100 million views and counting. Yeah, I want that. I want that. I look for you every day now. Yeah, thank you. Well, I might not post every single day, but when I post a lot of content. Plus, there's well over 7,500 videos on the channel, so you got a lot. How come, bruh? Okay, one of the actors told me that as time went on, Tyler decided to have bruh be its own thing, but season 3 sucked. Angela is showing who she really is, a sneaky hater. Yeah, kind of. I thought Preston said he was leaving. She went to work and now we see him. I don't think he said he was leaving. I know that when she turned down the engagement or said, I was going to take a bath or something, so you want me to leave. I don't know. Seems the fight with Aaron and Zach will be over the salon photo. Not necessarily the photo, it's the fact that, he doesn't like how Zach is confronting Karen, but plus he should know better than to do that in a public place. It's stupid. Oh yeah, I agree. I wish Andi would check her, just the people in her life the way she did with Maurice and Sabrina. Didn't Q? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I mean, he has a job, but he did tell Danny that despite the ankle bracelet, so long as it's proven that he's at work, then he can do what he wants. But that kind of contradicts his address of residency. So is he like staying out on the stoop? Where is Q going when he's off of work? I want to know. Zach's friend that helped him, Angela's fishy. What is the real reason the original Bryce left? I have no idea. I don't mean to get off subject. I have not watched Ruthless season 3B. I haven't. And the channel's thriving without it, so I don't know. I'm just bored, kind of. It's not, look, I've seen clips. It's action packed, but I'm just not really feeling it anymore. That doesn't mean I hate the show. It just seems not like required viewing at this point because the Oval is so far ahead. And I don't know. And thankfully, I'm not relying on. I want to be honest here, though. I could just watch Sisters and that's it, and Zatima, and then the channel will be doing good, and just live off of rewatches. If I'm not mistaken, this year is the 10th anniversary of the Haves and Have-Nots, so I could probably capitalize on that too. Who you feel will be in the wrong in Aaron and Zach fighting next week? Zach for going there to start crap, even if Karen did arrange for that photo to be taken. Zach has no reason to go in there and do what he's about to do. Oh, yeah, those crackheads. Yeah, that makes sense. Jake's on another show. Why would a woman that doesn't know Zach randomly take a picture? Your question is as good as my, excuse me. Your question is just like mine. I have no idea. I did catch part of the live that Veronica and Catherine did on Instagram. It was about an hour long. I'll probably watch the full thing later, but they did do a live around 6 p.m. tonight. So that was pretty cool. And just seeing them talking about the haves and the have-nots and behind the scenes stuff, way more interesting than Sisters lately. I did like how Fatima Crystal did like and retweet one of my tweets. That was pretty cool. I mean, he's not going to listen because season 6 is already filmed. I mean, there's really nothing to do. Do you think Hayden will fall for old girl? Yeah, he already has. He literally said, she's the one. Oh yeah, my tweet. Technically, it is an old photo since it was taken earlier than the moment Fatima showed Andi. And Crystal's like, hush, LAMO. Even Sisters retweeted it. Nobody, you're cheating X. And then it's my tweet. I'm just stating the facts. I mean, I would like, even if it's just a phone conversation with Tyler, like, hey man, here's some thoughts about where the show could go. Here's the thing about Sisters, though. It's not like it needs to be a complete overhaul. He just needs to develop the characters. How hard is that? Instead of going, he's written the show like Karen and Zach's relationship. It's just a constant circle of the same old, same old. Why not spice it up? If you want to keep the same characters in the show, fine, I guess, but write them differently. I think Pam had something to do with that mess too when she told Zach Fatima was going to kick his. I don't think so. Pam likes to mouth off. I honestly think Pam had nothing to do with that. Angela must have told this friend a great deal about Zach and Fatima. Oh, again, Angela will talk. Zach never should have gone to the salon. Again, that's bad writing. The previous episode, Karen said, write it up, give it to Andi to show to me. That's it. When will Andi's mom show up? I have no idea. We do know her mom is still alive. You sound like a show director. Thank you. It's about time Andi moves on from Gary. The music with Fatima pull up on the phone. Yeah, if I got some have and have not vibes from the last scene when she went in the house and showed the phone to Zach. I thought somebody was going to get stabbed. Angela might have been the one at the salon. No, it wasn't Angela. I can't blame you. All the Tyler Perry shows end up like Ruthless, where folks stop caring. See, it's kind of like the MCU over Phase 4. There have been a lot of MCU projects I have not watched because it's oversaturated. It's not great quality, and I would rather watch content. Basically, what you all do, a lot of people say, I don't watch a lot of the Tyler Perry shows aside from 1 or 2 because they've gotten so stale and repetitive. I come to your channel to get your insight. That's what I do with most of the MCU stuff. New rock stars, heavy spoilers, Comic Storian, The Cosmic Wonder, a number of places. I will watch like 5 reviewers break stuff down as opposed to like watching it myself. I mean, and like I said, when I look at my analytics, I just noticed, and it's not the fault of Ruthless, kind of my fault. I mean, if I would review the shows when they came out, yeah, there's a good chance my videos would still be doing good. But at the end of the day, the Ruthless stuff doesn't even touch the Sistas stuff. When I'm looking at the ad revenue, the views, I'm not really losing anything by not doing Ruthless. And I'm not going to I might pump out a crap ton of videos, but I'm not going to work myself to death like I did 2 years ago reviewing like 11 shows at once. As far as this girl that Madam sent to help Fatima, Tamara, I believe if she doesn't succeed, she will deal with Madam. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see with that. Jeremy, they definitely need your input. Tyler needs fresh eyes. What does the cast that worked on Tyler's shows do when the show ends? I wanted to get residual checks. I could not tell you that. I really don't know how TV Land works. I'm pretty sure they probably get a check, though. I mean, like Zach Morris, when he was doing press for Grownish, he talked about how his residuals from Saved by the Bell weren't a lot anymore, but he's just happy, that the show's still, in syndication. Ruthless looks like it's boring. Is your House of Pain views good, though? That's the thing about House of Pain. Overall, the views aren't stellar, but the fact that in my top 10 videos on the channel, House of Pain are bangers. Like, I got a couple House of Pain videos. One of them is at 900,000. The other one is like 400,000. House of Pain brings views. It does. Even though not a majority of my videos, but when I do a Calvin and Miranda or when I talk about Jasmine, those videos are it. I even said during this recent season, honestly, House of Pain, I could just focus on the videos that focus on like character returns. So if you're asking me with my regular House of Pain videos, no, but there are videos that do blow up. Ruthless, meh. I think Tamara falls for Hayden. I said that from the beginning. Ruthless is not boring, but it drags out. I don't think Ruthless is a bad show. It's just like All the Queen's Men. There are some shows that are a bit too intense for my liking. That doesn't mean they're bad shows, but I don't really want to watch All the Queen's Men with all the nudity and sex and crap. Ruthless, the same way. It's just not. Plus, we know the highest and Daikon and Elder Mother and Ruth and Callie are still alive in the Oval, meaning that everything that takes place in Ruthless doesn't really matter because we know it's not going to work out. Ruthless has actually been good, but I'm not sure how much more storyline is left to explore. The show should have been 2 seasons and that's it. It should have wrapped up. Ruthless should have ended and a bunch of plot points could have merged into the Oval. That's what they should have done. Tyler just made, I think it's 4 seasons. I think it's season 4. I don't know when Jasmine is coming back, but she is coming back next season. Janine, I don't know. Why Tamara opened her mouth so wide when she I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, Sisters is becoming like House of Pain, where we got a string of episodes that are just really boring. I mean, this episode wasn't incredibly boring, but when I think back, it was a lot of the same it was the same beats, same repetitive dialogue. Like I don't even know why this live stream is almost an hour long, because it really isn't that much to talk about. I mean, even Shaq gave all the Queen's men, props on TV. That was pretty cool. Yeah, Jasmine was Gary's ex-wife. I feel it probably time for House Pain system in the end. Word from a source, apparently the upcoming seasons are the last seasons. Assisted Living season 4, House of Pain season 12 are the final ones. Sabrina looks like she lost weight. I don't, maybe it was the I don't know. I'm sometimes she wears like the big jackets and stuff, so I couldn't tell. I've always thought she looked good. I don't hey, if she slimmed down, hey, good on her, but I've always thought she looked great regardless. Who's Jasmine? The first wife. The pool scene in All the Queen's Men was hilarious. Again, I have not watched it. I like the camera shots tonight. Sabrina's beautiful and Andy's makeup was on point. Yeah, they look good. Tamara doesn't know Hayden's imaginary ex is Fatima. How do you think Fatima will learn the truth? I don't know. People are asking the same thing about Danny and Q. I love Sabrina's jacket. Oh yeah, Sabrina looked great tonight. I like the all black look. Well, mostly black. I think she has some tan in there too. Also, Sabrina got $87,000. Good stuff. But yeah, I don't think it's worth putting up all your money for. Not to mention, Sabrina, didn't you say you don't know if you still have your job yet? So if you put up all of your money for Maurice, how are you going to pay for rent and food and everything? That's all I'm at. At least with Andi, she got sugar daddy Gary to take care of her. So I don't know. She need to give it that to Andi. Oh yeah, the $87,000. Oh yeah, for getting her butt out of jail. I think Danny's friends will learn about Q possibly. So Maurice not getting out. They're dealing with the legal issues next season as well. So I don't think Maurice is getting out. Karen has to have cameras in the salon. Some people have been saying that she purposefully got the security stuff. It's just way too convoluted. I thought Q was going to give Danny his address and she would finally figure out. Nope. Oliver plot. Maria kill. Wait, who? What are you talking about? Ruthless? If the Oval and Sister have a crossover, we don't need a crossover. I was for that at the beginning, but nah. Andy got 2 sugar daddies. Tyler shows off Ruthless cast on the Oval, then he's probably going to do to them. Yeah. I still hate it. Look, Barry wasn't my favorite character on the Oval. His character was pretty much 2 things. I need to get my daughter back. And Sharon, you need to stay away from Kareem. And that was it. But I think Barry as a character deserved better of an ending than what he got. I think that was pretty for the Rakadusha to kill him off makes no sense. It really didn't. Oh, also I did see Michael Jackson's nephew Jafar is playing him in a biopic. I've heard him saying in a few videos he can actually pull off a similar tone to his uncle. So I'm actually intrigued by the Michael biopic they're going to do. So yeah, I think that's pretty good casting. I mean, when you got a Jackson, it's like Ice Cube's son playing him in the NWA movie, Straight Outta Compton. So yeah, Barry's acting was terrible. So was Anthony. Barry in season 1, season 2 he was better. But when you watch Vaughn in the game, I think his acting is great. But it comes down to sometimes it's not the actor, it's the director. Also, Nancy being high and whatnot, I think she's actually more interesting than when she's normal. Imagine if Sabrina asked Gary for the money. What if she would have asked Andi to ask Gary? I was waiting for that too, because this girl is just way too far gone. Plus, the oval, while good, it does get really repetitive because Hunters, you're up to something, aren't you? And Lily is just stupid. I don't know. I have not watched the oval yet. Is there a studio where Andi and Fatima work at? Probably. I know you haven't watched, but All the Queen's Men. That would be crazy if Fatima had to step in. Agreed. Next, Nancy is going to get hot. She's going to turn into Patti LaBelle. I can't wait for that episode. Next week's episode. Agreed. Next week, Nancy's going to get high and flip out. She's going to take that pill. Take this pill, Sharon. Yeah. Plus, I hate Priscilla. I hate to say, I love the actor, but Priscilla, I just no. I would divorce her. I know Sam was the one who cheated first, but if all you're going to do is try to get evil with me and crap, and no, we're done. I know it looks bad, but I mean, nah. Two wrongs don't make it right. Sharon, people signing up to BET Plus, if more people signed up to BET Plus, he would just be more intrigued to do more of the same nonsense. This conversation this week was hilarious. Oh, the conversation this week was hilarious. Yeah. The Oval was really good this week. I might watch it tonight, or I'll just wait until tomorrow morning. Sam got beat up by Bobby. Bobby wasn't even trying. I'm surprised that Sam's filing for divorce. Is he really doing that? I have not watched it yet. Sam blamed the beatdown on his injury. Yeah, this season of Sisters. Yeah, bail money and baby daddy. You gotta watch it. Sam did tell her, yo, he did that. He called her a simple B. He pulled a David. He told her he has filed for divorce. Okay, now I really gotta watch it. Like I said, I don't know if I'm watching it tonight or if I'll wait until the morning. But anything else? Anything else? I don't really have anything else to say. I could tell Priscilla was trying to piss. I don't think she really wanted a divorce. Fatima's friends mind their business. Exactly. All right. Well, that's all I got. I will catch you all next week. Be on the lookout for the episode review, trailer breakdown, the Oval, same thing. I don't really know if I have a lot. Yeah, I don't think I got a lot of Sisters content this week. I really don't, because there really isn't much to talk about. Yeah. All right. Well, have a great night. I will talk to you all.